Hi everybody. One of the keys to any statistical analysis is that it's based on quality data. Okay, so if we've got good quality data, then the inferences that we draw from our analysis are probably pretty valid for how things are going on in the real world. Now, in an occupancy modelling framework or context, one of the key elements of this is that when we're selecting which sample units we go and collect data from, is that we don't target those places where we think the species is present, and that we actually have some probabilistic statistical sampling scheme being used to try and help us decide which places we collect data from and which places we don't. So for example, something like a simple random sample or a stratified random sampling, if we think there are certain strata that are of interest or maybe have higher rates of occupancy than others, or something like a systematic design. Okay, so there's lots of options out there, but the key is to have some sort of probabilistic sampling design that selects the places for us rather than trying to pick places based upon our suspected knowledge of whether the species is present or absent at those places. I mean, in an extreme case, if we only went to places where we thought the species was present, then occupancy would appear to be 100% when it's probably not. Okay, so make sure that we have this design in place, because one of the key things to keep in mind is that when we're doing any sort of presence-absence or species distribution type study, we're not really sampling for the species, we're actually sampling landscapes. And the presence or absence of the species at a landscape unit is just some characteristic of that landscape unit, much like its vegetation cover, its elevation, latitude, and things of that nature. So we don't want to be selecting places where we actually think the species is likely to be present, because that could give us misleading results. And that can sometimes be really hard for people who've come from a biological background, because they like to deal with the species of interest. But the key thing is that you need to sort of put that to one side, and you need to just sort of focus on the idea that we want to have a good sampling coverage across the area of interest. Now, once we've picked those places that we're going to collect data from, then yes, we may sort of target certain types of places within that sampling unit to increase detection probability. That makes perfect sense. But the key is which places, which sampling units, or which ponds or grid cells we go to in the very first instance that we're going to collect data from, how we decide which places we do that. We want to have a sampling scheme that is a good probabilistic sampling scheme, so it's not based upon our suspected knowledge of the species' presence or absence at each of those locations. So there you have it. That's my tip for this video. When we're sampling from our landscapes to decide which places we collect data from, let's make sure we do it in a way that's not based upon our suspected knowledge in terms of species presence or absence at each location. Let's use a good sampling, probabilistic sampling scheme to do so. There you have it. Until next time. See you later. Bye.